Good stuff.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Man, what an episode from Game of Thrones. What a freaking NBA week. We got a bunch of things to talk about today, huh? So much. And then the greatest episode ever is going to be this week. I actually took a picture. They showed the time it took to shoot that episode and stuff too. It's crazy.
The new one?
Yeah.
It's not longer than the first. It's not longer than Battles of Best.
I think it's like maybe
a little shorter.
Little tiny shorter. Where did I do that picture?
Yeah. I know Emilia Clarke was really hyping it up a couple weeks ago, like before even this last episode.
She needs to chill because she's the one who put that stupid cup in the freaking frame shot. The shot. They took it out.
Yeah.
Did they go back?
Well, they didn't do it. I watched yesterday after they said they took it out on HBO Go. And it was still on HBO Go. I think they said they're taking it out for when the Blu-ray comes out.
Oh, okay. Because I was just like,
because I watched it yesterday after they said that, and it was still on there on HBO Go at least.
But that's not the first time they effed up with stuff, right?
No,
wasn't there a car in the background?
Jamie had a cup of coffee in his hand. I think it was during the when they were doing like the trial of Tyrion.
You think they do it on purpose?
No, I mean these shoots are like some of the craziest shoots in television history.
Yeah.
So it's like it's understandable, that they these guys are working like 16, 18-hour days. Every once in a while, something's gonna slip through.
I mean,
can't be perfect.
Wasn't there like a truck in the background too at one time?
Maybe
it was like a truck driving in the back.
But this stuff happens on all kinds of TV shows. It's not like.
Because Game of Thrones.
Everybody's
is so,
making a big deal.
Yeah,
Game of Thrones.
Because it's like a back in the day, freaking princes and queens crap, and whatever.
It's all kinds of stuff.
Oh well. So staying on Game of Thrones, what'd you think of this freaking crazy episode?
Good episode, man. It had everything.
I didn't really think anything was gonna happen, to be honest with you.
No, I thought this was all gonna be like straight up talking, and there was a lot of talking, which is good. I love the talking episodes.
Yeah, you did mention it on the Facebook,
but we got a couple of things that were just like, whoa, did not expect that many things. Like, such a, oh, snap.
Just
craziness.
Happening. Out of nowhere. Like, they really calmed you down this whole episode. I mean, except for Daenerys. She was, like, on BITCH.
Yeah, I feel like until that point where Rhaegal died, like...
Well, it's her fault.
You knew, like, it felt like, okay, this is the episode we were expecting, and then they were like, oh wow, they're pushing south already, and then
you thought when they were flying, it was just going dun 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 like to end this episode.
I don't know, and then
it went on for the next 20 minutes.
Oh, why? Like they didn't even give you time to like let you know, oh, this is a battle.
Nah,
or it wasn't really a battle. It was an ambush.
But can you clear this up for me real quick? Was it an ambush? Of them going to Cersei's place?
They were heading. They were at Dragonstone.
Oh, okay, so they're her old castle.
Yes, that was Dragonstone.
Okay, that's what I thought.
They were gonna wait there, I think, until Jon and Sir Davos got further down toward King's Landing before they.
I was wondering why they didn't get captured or anything. Yeah,
but that's why they weren't expecting anything either. Even though they should have been expecting, because Dragonstone's not that far from King's Landing. It's like Dragonstone's like an island, and King's Landing is, I don't know.
Okay, Queens to Brooklyn.
No, not that close. But I would say it's like
Bronx to Queens,
like Boston to New York or something like that.
Oh, okay, like that. Yeah. Okay, that close.
Like,
okay.
Like like they shouldn't have been sleeping that much. Like it's close enough. Like. I don't know, especially knowing Cersei, like she's gonna pull some.
She's crazy.
She's gonna pull something out of her ass before. Pull something out of her ass when you're least expecting it, and
bro,
sure did.
When they were doing that, I was like, oh, okay, the episode's ending. So I was checking the time, like the thing came up, and then I go, oh shit!
It was crazy.
Shit!
It was like boom, like they're flying. Oh look, Rhaegal's doing all right. Nope. He got stabbed in the heart and then in the neck. I think it was like.
No, I think it was like 5 shots, right?
Well, they shot a bunch of shots, but I think only 2 hit.
Really? It was the
first one was right in the chest.
Oh,
and then the second one I think was in the neck.
And it was crazy.
And he just went down.
Well, you felt bad for Rhaegal because he was like trying to grab that one out, and then that's what it was. He went to go like take it out, and
he got another one. That's the thing. Also, is like you see the one shot, and you're not. you don't realize like they've been putting these big scorpion arrows on everything. Cause
they were showing it through the episodes.
No, they never showed it, but that's what I'm saying. Like you forget about it. You forget about what that King's Landing is vamping up for this too.
Yeah, and they knew the dragon was coming.
They had those scorpion arrows all on every ship that the Iron Fleet. I don't know. Are they still the Iron Fleet? Because there's two.
No,
there's two Iron Fleets.
No, they're the gold. No, the Golden Company is, and then there's
the Golden Company wasn't there though. The Iron Fleet is technically Euron is the king of the Iron Islands, even though Yara took Iron Islands.
Well, we don't know yet if she really did.
She did. They said it in the episode.
They did?
Yeah.
She took it
back? They said
that
she claimed the Iron Islands in her queen's name. So technically there's two Iron Fleets, but this Iron Fleet is Euron's. And he had scorpion arrow on every damn boat, and they were just launching shots. And then you see later that they have the scorpion arrows on all of the pillars, the towers at King's Landing too.
You know, if they lose, right, Daenerys better take this L because it's her fault. She pushed everybody. She pushed her dragon. That's why her dragon died. It's because he couldn't get out the way because it was tired. It was so super tired. It was it was one wing. I was like,
looking back at it. She definitely should have taken Sansa's advice
and just relax the company.
Okay, take a month.
Yeah, take a month. Seriously,
even 2 weeks.
No, it took them 2 weeks to get there. And John's like us. I'm a bitch, so I'm going to do whatever she says. Like seriously, I'm sorry for the curse. I had to. I'm sorry. I had to.
No, see. This is the thing. John maybe didn't. I mean, in hindsight, obviously they're gonna make the right decision, but. Yeah. Knowing John's character, you know that he's Ned Stark to a T. If he made a promise, he's going to follow it through. And he swore himself to Daenerys.
Yeah.
She's his queen. You've got to follow the queen's orders.
Exactly.
So, I can't put too much on John because he's just following orders. That's what he's pledged to do.
I mean, but John is like, we have to do what our queen says. Blah.
The rules.
I legit lost so much respect for Jon Snow in this episode. I'm sorry. What's his real name again? Oh, a guy that bangs his aunt. That's right.
Oh man.
I was just really upset with him this episode. It really pissed me off.
I wasn't upset with him.
I just lost respect for him.
He did everything the way you
expect
him to do.
Sansa wanted to release the Phoenix. You saw that?
Yes. She was very upset this episode.
I think honestly, I think she really told what's his name about that. About what he said. What's his name?
Tyrion?
She told Tyrion. Tyrion
knows. Oh, yeah, obviously. She told him, and then he told Varys.
And now it's like, how many people know? 8.
Yeah, 8.
And I was like, who's the 8 people? Is Arya?
It's Arya, Sansa, Jon, Bran, Daenerys, Varys, Tyrion.
That's 7.
And Sam.
Oh, okay. That's 8 people.
Yep.
Do you think Varys is gonna die next episode?
No. I don't know. It's possible because he's definitely talking real treacherous.
Yeah, he really is. He's like, we're going to kill her.
He's like,
I have no penis.
He's not straight out coming out and saying it because I don't think he wants to give Tyrion that ammo. He's still, he's still playing his politics game. He never puts that away. But he was basically saying like,
I might have to kill her.
Maybe we got another option. Maybe
I'm trying to think how would they kill her, Queen. I mean, this is
how they kill her.
How would they kill her? Because she might be a mad queen, man. She's getting crazy.
You gotta wait for the dragon to go. So you can't because you kill her. I mean, maybe the dragon's just like, yeah, she's dead. All right, let me
go to Jon.
Let me just go fly around.
I don't think the dragon's.
Maybe they'll be loyal to Jon.
I think the dragon's gonna die.
Targaryen.
I think the dragon's gonna die like instantly. I think that we think it's gonna be a big freaking battle. I think he's gonna come through the clouds again.
I don't think you can kill Drogon instantly.
Why? He's too big?
Just for fan service.
Do you think Drogon turned into a female? Because, they said that dragons could change sexes.
Can they?
Mm-hmm. They said dragons could change sexes in Game of Thrones.
I heard that too. But,
so, I mean, imagine she's pregnant with babies. Or a bunch of dragons are coming.
Doing it with her brother.
Oh my god. Jesus. I guess, it's all it's kind of like her mother anyway. So
that's weird.
Her aunt, banging.
But,
banging Jon Snow.
Yeah, I think, I don't know. I think the dragon. They seem to be that dragon angle. just seems to be done. Like they don't want the dragon. I feel like they really don't want the dragon to figure in to the rest of how the show plays out. So I think Drogon dies, but they got to earn it. They can't just do what they did to Rhaegal.
Do you think the Night King's actually really dead?
Yes, he's done.
You don't think they could?
They don't. Back? It's weird because I feel like Game of Thrones was such a good show. Is such a good show that they the Night King and the Dead Army and all that was just kind of like it's not interesting. Like they made such good human villains who can actually play this Game of Thrones. It was like the Night King almost just became like a second thought. So I think they just wanted to get him out of the way.
Do you think that they might have changed the ending? Like they maybe were gonna have this big Night King thing, but then they
I don't know because maybe it might be different from what George R. R. Martin wanted to do.
Yeah, he still hasn't finished the last book, right?
No.
What's the last page you wrote?
He said there's supposed to be 2 more books.
So the last page he wrote was when Jon got stabbed, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Nice.
Jon got stabbed, and
wow, that's a lot. That's like how many seasons ago?
Was that the same season that Dany got captured by the Dothraki and taken back to Vias Dothrak, and that's when she burned the whole place down.
Can she spit fire? Can she create fire? No.
She's not that magical.
So, okay, you know what I'm really confused about? I was trying to think about it the other day. Like I remember her sitting and like having the dragon eggs, right? And like they became whatever. Wasn't she pregnant with Drogo's baby?
She was pregnant with Drogo's baby.
What happened to that baby again?
That baby died because remember when Drogo was dying because of the cut and the infection. The witch was trying to heal him. She said only death can pay for life. She told her not to go in there. When she went in there, the baby died to save Drogo's life, and or it didn't die. Because she went into labor. Remember, she was I guess stressed out, went into labor, and she Jorah took her to the witch to deliver the baby because she was like a midwife too or something like that, and then she delivered the baby in that tent while this black magic, blood magic ritual was going on, and so the baby was born. They said it had like scales and stuff like that, and it was completely deformed, and it died basically right away. Wow. That's why she took the dragons into the fire, and she said like she knew she was gonna. That was what was gonna happen. So
Drogo died no matter what, even with Drogo. And Drogo died, and then the baby dies for no reason. Basically.
Yes. Well,
Or the baby soul.
The baby might not have been born correctly.
So how did it get scales? It was because it was a dragon?
I don't know. They never really go into that. If it was a dragon or if because of the blood magic it became like a demon or something like that. I don't know. They never really got into that. At least not in the show.
I was like so confused. I was like, I don't remember that piece of the show like went from my brain.
Yeah, that was I think that was the end of season 1.
They really had a hard first season, didn't they?
I liked the first season. I think Daenerys
was getting banged out by Drogo.
Wow. No, there's nothing to do with that. The first season was great. That season set the tone for how this show was gonna go. Especially with the Ned Stark beheading.
Oh my god! I forgot. Yeah, I was just watching that clip when his boy got stabbed in the face.
Main characters, so we thought had in the first season. That was
Ned Stark's alive still. Watch.
No.
You're gonna bring him back as a zombie. Zombie baby. Anyway, sorry, got off topic. Let's go back to this episode of Life.
Back to the episode. We'll just run through it real quick. There's only certain things I really want to get into.
We can start from the beginning of the cup. I was kidding. We already talked about that. the coffee cup. No, I'm kidding. We could talk about Daenerys getting mad as hell at everything.
Well, let's because I want the beginning of the episode. I feel like set the tone for the rest of the episode. Was like how much. Well, besides the funeral and all that, we get to see her.
Oh yeah, that was sad.
Main characters for the last time that died.
Which really was a main character.
No. I mean, I feel like they said they showed Jorah and Theon. Those were the first two because those were the biggest characters, and then it was like they kind of showed Beric, Ed, and Lyanna. It's like
even the guy from the Drogo people, freaking they kind of just like
hot second.
Yeah, it was like she was like Dothraki.
But at the feast, I thought it was cool. It was like you could definitely see like it was a feast, but there was so much like political posturing going on.
Stress was low.
It was just like eye looks back and forth between Sansa and Dany and Jon, and
Did you see that meme where they put Daenerys' face and they were like that one person that doesn't drink at parties? I was just like, okay.
Well, it was like it was a very telling scene. Was like showing how Dany's the queen, but nobody in Westeros really has any love for her.
No, they don't because
they love Jon.
Well, they probably know that she almost fucked up the whole war. Excuse my language.
I don't think that's. I think she just hasn't earned it yet, and she this is kind of like a recurring thing for her. Is like her thinking that just because she says that she's the queen and she has the rightful claim, that she thinks, oh, people are just gonna flock to me and love me because I'm their queen. Yeah, it's like it doesn't work that way, Dany. It's like it's a little frustrating, just like because it's like. When is she gonna figure this out?
I don't know, man.
Like we're almost done here, Dany. You still haven't figured out that you can't just expect people to love you for no reason. And
well, the title of Mad is what? Like you just start thinking for yourself. Is that what like everybody thinks that she's become Mad Queen? That's why she's
Mad Queen because she's an emotional ruler and she reacts emotionally and she can be a little vicious at times when she doesn't need to, or she's not the coolest head in the room, and she's not as overt about it as her father was, the Mad King, with like just straight up.
Did you see how she was looking at Tyrion?
Yeah, it was like she gave Tyrion a look because he was talking to Jaime. I don't know. She definitely doesn't. She has the fear. Like people were definitely scared of her, but. And they go into that later when Tyrion goes up to Sansa and she's like, "You're scared of her." And he's like, "Well, every ruler should inspire a little bit of fear." But I think people were just worried, like, is her mental game okay here? Because she doesn't seem to be holding it together too well.
What do you think Sansa's arc is going to be? I mean, do you think it's over?
No, Sansa's going to have something to do with this battle against Or maybe not the battle, but like the strategy. She needs a W over Cersei, just like a strategic thing.
Or you think Cersei's going to get her killed, and then they're going to show her head to
get
Jon?
Sansa killed?
They went over there, killed her, and then they're going to show her head.
No. I think the rest of this is happening down south. I don't think we're going to be up in Winterfell too much more. Yeah. What else do we have in that scene? Anything? Nothing crazy. Oh, you could see in that scene where Varys is looking at Dany really like.
He's been through how many rulers?
They say like 5 or 6.
Yeah, so he could tell.
He was there for Aerys.
Well, he can tell when somebody's losing their mind.
Robert. Yeah, he clearly can. And
I like how they put the political stuff in there with the men versus women, and he was just like, just because she's a woman, that doesn't mean that she's gonna. And he was like, well, sometimes you need a penis to rule people.
In this world, that's what matters.
Yeah,
which I feel like is a shutdown to all the haters are saying. Why you're giving all the power back to the men? It was like this was how it was back in the day. Yeah. This isn't a show that's trying to be the most progressive show out there.
It's like, true.
Let me show you how the world should be. This is just how it is.
That's how it used to be.
This is what medieval times. This is how it was.
And unfortunately, the queen's always got taken over. A queen might rule because the king is dead, but it was always found out that the queen get kicked out and then the new king would start.
Some guy always comes in and takes over.
Yep.
It's a poor one out for Tormund, man. He could not make it work with Brienne. She wasn't having it.
Who told him? The singing guy was just like, it doesn't. It's like he kind of realized what happened. That was. I feel so bad for him.
Tyrion poured him the.
Well, he got laid anyway.
Poured him the cup. He was like, "Yeah, sorry, bro."
Well, he got laid anyway, so.
Yeah, he got it anyway.
Yeah, you know.
That's what they say. You show the Hound was there. He was talking to the Hound. The Hound is just not interested in women at all.
No, man.
He's got one. He said he's the only one thing that's gonna make me happy when he's talking to Sansa. And I
thought Sansa was trying to give him the pleasure.
No.
I thought Sansa was just like ready to go, man. Sansa was ready to go, man.
I think the one thing that's gonna make him happy is killing his brother. I think that's what he was talking about.
That's crazy. But I mean, because he probably knows his brother's a zombie. He's dead right now, right?
Yeah, he knows. They saw him. Remember, he said.
Like, that's not my brother, right?
No, he said something like, you know what, you know who's coming for you. You always have.
Was the Mountain ever a good guy?
He's kind of a good guy now.
The Mountain?
Oh, the Mountain. No. I thought you said the Hound. The Mountain was never a good guy.
And that's his brother.
He's always
the
an
Mountain.
asshole. Yeah.
So but he was part of Winterfell at first, right? Because the Hound used to run Winterfell, right?
No, the Hound was part of the King's Guard for.
That's right.
He was like Joffrey's
dog. Yeah.
And then he became part of the King's Guard. I think once Joffrey became king, and then he left at the Battle of Blackwater.
Did they ever explain like the Mountain itself he's a zombie, right? He's legit like not even there. It's not him.
They don't really say what he is, but yeah, he's basically a zombie.
Okay.
Qyburn brought him back to life.
That guy's so evil. Like Tyrion was like, "Listen, man, please just end this right now. Come on." No.
He's down for Cersei.
Oh man, Cersei's crazy.
What else we got here? Oh, Gendry, who's now the Lord of Storm.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That was cool.
But she's smart. She was like
smart. Yeah, making an ally. But then he proposes to Arya, and then he gets shut down.
She was like, "How about now?"
She's like, "I'm not the lady."
No, I just want what's in your pants.
Yeah, it was that "That's not me" line again, which was a callback to season 1, I think, when Ned told her she was going to grow up to be a lady of the house, and
he was like, "No,"
and she was like, "That's not me." So she's held true. I mean, Arya's come, I think, full circle. That's why I think her arc is done. Even though toward the end she leaves to go to south with the Hound.
You know, it's crazy. Everybody keeps mentioning that those two left earlier than everybody else. Yeah. So,
but my thing is,
where'd they go? Maybe they
went to go get
her
arc is done.
Huh? Maybe Nymeria's coming. Maybe she wants to go get all the dogs.
I don't think so. I think Nymeria is done too.
No.
I think if Nymeria was going to come into play, it would have been at the Battle of Winterfell.
True facts.
But I don't know. Maybe. No, I won't. We're going to get into direwolves later. With some ridiculousness. I think Arya was. I thought her arc was done because she she wanted to be a warrior her whole life. She finally became a warrior. She wanted to be a hero. She became the hero by killing the Night King. But now she's like when she was leaving with the Hound, she said the Hound was like, "I don't plan on coming back." And she said, "Me neither."
Wow.
So I was like, "Oh, what's she doing?" Yeah, I don't like. What is her?
Well, I don't think she's gonna kill Cersei.
I don't think. No, you can't give her both kills.
No, I think she's gonna kill Jaime.
You think Arya's gonna kill Jaime?
Yeah, because he's the reason that her father got killed. Technically.
Yeah, but he left after Arya.
I'm saying. I think she's gonna kill him. I think she. If anything, it would be sweet if she got to kill.
That's not why she left, though.
Why do you think she left?
I don't know. But it's not to kill Jaime. Jaime didn't leave till after her.
Oh, yeah, that's
Jaime didn't leave till almost the end of the
episode. That's right. Oh, speaking of that, real quick, do you think he got what's her name pregnant?
No, I don't think so. I'm just intrigued.
I mean, there ain't no condoms back then. So.
I want to know why he left. Like, what did he leave to join Cersei,
or
to go back and fight?
Is that his baby or that guy's baby?
I think it's his. I think she's just telling Euron it's his. So he'll fight for her, but it's totally Jaime's baby.
You saw the side of the guy. He's like,
yeah,
that's good. Sure it is. Baby, he's gonna come out white, blonde.
Got Cersei's back, man. What else we got here? We had to see where Dany came in and was telling Jon, "I still love you. Why can't it go back to the way it was?"
Oh yeah.
But it has to be exactly how he didn't get in there.
She was getting crazy. She was like,
"He didn't get in there.
You need to."
Yes.
So crazy.
But this is where I don't agree with you. When you said you lost so much respect for him because he could have just been like, "Okay, I won't talk to my sisters." And he told him anyway. He told her, like, look, this is who I am. He's the honorable man.
Do you think Jon is maybe just playing her right now? Like he's just going with it?
I don't think so.
He
has no political bone in his body. He's not unless it's a battle strategy. He's got no strategy.
His battle strategies are good.
They work so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dany was showing a little Mad Queen impulses.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
It's her way or
the
highway.
She reminded me of Cersei when she did that.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my God. I mean, technically, if you think about it, she's just like Cersei. She really is. She's becoming there because she's messing with her family.
She's what?
She's messing with her family. Like messing with Jon, that's her family. Yeah. She's got angry tendencies. She gets really jealous. And really, like, I think she has really bad anxiety. I think she has, seriously, if I can, like, determine what she has really bad anxiety. Seriously. Like, you're in a room, everybody's happy, everybody's celebrating, and all you think about is...
Because all she can think about is her power. It's crazy.
And Jon.
Well, it was funny.
Jon's going to overtake me.
Yeah. I think, I was putting a comment here that I think she does a warm to cold transition better than anybody.
Oh man, that's crazy. Right?
She's in Jon's arm, giving him the googly eyes, like, can't you see this? And like he hit that final straw, and she was like, listen here, this is how it's gonna be.
I thought she was going to be like, listen here, brother. You're joining the end.
No, not brother, nephew.
Oh, nephew.
Yeah. So yeah, basically she leaves. He's like, we can still all be together. And she's like, and I've just told you how. And she just walks out.
Yeah, that's crazy. He was trying to get some booty that night. He was trying. I don't know why, man.
Can't help it.
Can't help it.
Once that scene's over, they go into the battle strategy or how they're gonna attack King's Landing, and then you find out only half of the Unsullied and Dothraki are gone, which I feel like
you were predicting
was
like
not representational of what we saw on the last episode.
When they had that whole thing of people all dead, right? In the back, what was that? That was just all dead zombie bodies?
No, I think it was Northmen, Unsullied, Dothraki.
Like all topping each other, like all okay. There was
a lot of funeral pyres.
There was but in the back of the funeral pyres, did you see that like plot of just dead bodies?
Oh, probably.
That was zombies.
Yeah, probably. But I just thought, I mean, from the way they worded it in the scene, it looked like everybody lost half. The Unsullied lost half, the Dothraki lost half, Northmen lost half, and the Knights of the Vale lost half. So it was like, and then they said that draws them even with Cersei. So now we know they've got even numbers with Cersei and the dragon.
Oh my god. Cersei, man, imagine if they just
But this
might be even, but they're tired.
This is when Sansa comes. They're tired, and like it's one thing. I feel like I don't know. I guess this is the time to bring it up, but it just feels so
rushed.
Like I think she could go about it differently because I feel like you have to know how to play Dany at this point. You know, she's not going to take an order from you, so.
But she's also not going to do anything.
Or talk. I don't know. I feel like her and Dany are just. I mean, it's both of them. Definitely both of them.
But look at that shit. Dany lost her dragon, lost her friend, because of her madness.
Yeah.
If she would have listened to Sansa,
it wasn't madness. It was just she just wanted to be aggressive. I don't think she was being crazy.
She lost all her ships.
Like we got to go. Now, because Cersei keeps building up strength, which she was. Cersei was building. I mean, you can see how strong she was. She already got her freaking the scorpion arrows on every tower. She's got the Golden Company there now, the Iron Fleet, which is the best fleet in the entire world.
Weren't you talking about who's going to back Daenerys up in the fight?
Yeah, everybody is.
Everybody is. Even the people you mentioned, right?
The Dornish and the people from was it Highgarden? Did Highgarden? I can't remember if Highgarden did. I know he said the Dornish, the Iron Islands, the Yara's Iron Fleet, and I think was it the Vale is the other one. I think Highgarden, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure who's left in charge there.
It was so funny. I was watching the episode. I was like, I wonder if they're going to say what Ben was at. They were like, boop, yeah, this is person backing her up in this one. And
I know they said the new Prince of Dorne and somebody else.
It wasn't. No,
I know it was the Iron Islands.
The Golden Company is not.
No, the Golden Company is with Cersei.
You think they're gonna have elephants, like from the book?
No, they already said no elephants.
Damn it.
No elephants.
Elephants are too expensive.
So then they have the Stark children meeting. Arya, Sansa, Jon, and Bran. And Arya and Sansa basically saying how they don't trust Dany, which is understandable, you know. But it's understandable. But the point they bring up is, oh, she's not one of us. It's like, well, you can't just trust your one family. For you know, if you're trying to win a war, you gotta
trust everybody.
You gotta be allies.
Yeah.
So I thought they were being a little stubborn there. And then the whole this is what killed me about the scenes. I was like, oh, we're family, you know, we gotta stick together. Yeah. And then John's like, all right, I gotta tell you something, but I need you to swear not to say this to anybody. And they're like, how can I swear before you tell me? And he's like, man, you just said we're family. What do you mean?
Oh, it was funny as hell.
I was like, come on, you just contradicted you. You literally just said we're family. We should be able to trust each other. And then you wouldn't trust him. 2 seconds later, but then he has Bran tell him the story. Then we cut out of there, and we get to the Lannister brothers, Jaime and Tyrion, and Sir Bronn comes in. And I'm gonna tell you, it was a good scene. I was just disappointed. I thought Bronn was gonna be like, "Yo, your sister sent me to kill you guys. Can you believe this?"
He's like, "I want the castle,"
and then he's like, oh, "No, he's like, yeah, I'll kill you, motherfuckers. You better give me a damn castle."
Yeah, for real.
But you know, I can't blame him. He's
old. He's been.
He's been promised a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he always gets
never delivered on any of it.
Lannisters
really,
never repair anybody.
Exactly, and
what castle is he getting? Apparently,
Tyrion is going to give him Highgarden, which is if you're the Lord of Highgarden, you're the Warden of the South, which is like what Ned Stark was for the North. So it's a big deal.
So who has it now? Nobody.
The Lannisters. Remember last season, the Lannisters attacked, and Olenna Tyrell, the old lady.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And she drank the poison. That's when they attacked Highgarden.
Oh, the place that you could throw people off.
No. That's the Vale.
Oh, okay.
The Vale is on the north. Is Jonathan Harris.
Did that little boy die?
No, he's still there.
The mother's dead.
She's dead. Yeah. Littlefinger killed her.
That's right.
Then we see the Hound riding south, and then Arya comes up, and that's when they get the I plan on coming back. So I obviously know the Hound is going to kill his brother. That's what he wants.
Oh yeah.
I mean, in my opinion, I think you agree with that.
Is the mountain on her list?
The mountain is on her list. So that's why. But it doesn't make sense that she was just going for that. Because this was right after the meeting with Sansa and Jon. So there's got to be something that we're not seeing. It can't be Cersei. I mean, it could be Cersei, but that would just be crazy for her to get both those kills.
What about the scientist guy? Is he on her list?
No. There's not many. It's just Cersei. I think the Mountain is definitely on her list because the Mountain is the one who was torturing people.
Does she die after she completes her list?
No.
Imagine.
I think I don't know. I think maybe she's just on like some kind of suicide mission. I don't know what she's doing, but I'm very interested to find out
what
it is. No, she wouldn't know. It's been like 2 days.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
It's
2 weeks now when we start the new episode, right?
What?
It's 2 weeks, right?
Next week?
Next week will be 2 weeks in the show.
Probably.
Okay. Because you said Jon.
If Jon's down there, they might push without him. I think that's what they were talking about.
Yeah, because they're not showing anything.
At the end of the episode, she was done. What do we get next? Sansa.
She looked good though.
And Tyrion talking to each other. She's not very happy with Tyrion.
Nobody's happy with Tyrion.
And then she spills the biggest secret in the Seven Kingdoms faster than anybody.
Yo! She's like, we've been in extra movies together. That's why I have to tell you this.
So she tells Tyrion, the whole thing. Jon's the true heir to the Iron Throne, And yeah, we got that real quick. She's out. She's telling Tyrion, maybe we got a better option. Maybe Jon can be the best option to rule the Seven Kingdoms. Then we got people getting ready to say goodbye. Jon says bye to Tormund.
That was
a great moment. Tormund has been killing it this season.
Yo,
I mean,
he was so serious, that moment.
He's been awesome.
Oh, he's been awesome.
I mean, Tormund came through this season.
They need somebody put a thing up there like a stupid meme. It was just like they need to make him and the Wolf should have their own series.
Tormund and Ghost is in the north.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
A little TV series. That would be great.
Well, we're getting a bunch of spin-offs, so why not?
Yep. Jon then says bye to Sam, and they realize Sam and Gilly are getting a little busy, and Gilly's got a baby.
Gilly.
She's got a bun in the oven.
Yeah, the collider was full by that.
And they said if it's a boy, we want to name it Jon.
How do they know it's a boy?
They said if it's a boy. Oh. If it's a boy.
I was like, how do they know back in those?
kind of sonograms they got.
Yeah, for real sonograms.
And then
put a flashlight in there, but there's no flashlight.
We get the worst goodbye in Game of Thrones history when Jon just looks at Ghost and he's like, all right, that'll do, pig, and then just walks out. Like, what happened? How did Game of Thrones mess that up?
Peace out, homie. Yo, did you see that the guy was just like, oh, he doesn't touch CG. Did you see the conversation of him and Jon had?
Yes. Yeah, it was on Instagram.
Yeah, he's like, I just want to touch. No.
Yeah.
No. He's CGI. No.
There's so many.
He's like, but I'm on a CGI dragon. No.
It was so. I don't understand what they did. How? Everybody's been dying to see more of Ghost, and you're sending him up north, so we maybe never see him again. But
do you think it's a deleted scene with him fighting? It has to be, right?
Ghost?
Because he got his ear ripped off and everything.
I don't think so. I think they just don't want to. They don't want to composite all that.
So crazy.
But how do you screw up that goodbye? I mean, they had to know that was going to piss people off.
Oh yeah.
Like all you had to do was pet him. It didn't have to be anything crazy.
Maybe it's not the last time we're seeing him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what that's what gives me hope. I was like, if
the wildlings
this goodbye was so bad, there had to be something.
Oh, it has to be.
He's got to come back somehow.
Or he's going to end up really north with the wildlings at the end of the show.
Where Jon is.
Yeah,
it's possible.
He's going to be the king of the wildlings.
Jon would be like, you know what? I'm done. Jon doesn't want to be doing anything. He doesn't want to be a king. He doesn't want to be a lord of anything. But he's in the middle of all this for some reason. Then we move on to the boat. Tyrion.
Hey, I'm sorry. Is there any giants left? Is there any giants left in the world?
No.
In that world?
They shouldn't be. Because everybody was left in the north died, and all the giants that came down with the wildlings originally died.
Wow. So all giants are from... Okay, so bigger they are... Bigger... Okay. All right. So that sucks.
Then Tyrion ties Sansa for the quickest to blow the secret of the Seven Kingdoms. And he tells Varys.
Do you think Arya told the Hound?
No.
She keeps secrets.
Arya's good.
Yeah.
So then I think, once Tyrion tells Varys, the Varys' wheels start turning. Then we cut to
why would you tell Varys anything?
Well, Varys...
How does he not get killed? Is he just like, okay, I'm done with this person, I'm going to be,
I mean, it's weird. Because he's been a part of all these rulers' small councils, and they keep going down, and he keeps...
Maybe he's the Lord of the Light.
No. He hates the Lord of the Light. No. Don't start crazy rumors, Chaz.
I'm just saying.
You
never know.
Then we see the dragons flying. It looks so beautiful and peaceful.
Yeah, it's gonna be the end of episode.
And then it's just somebody. It's like somebody just mugged him.
Oh man!
Shank. Just like it was so brutal when seeing it because it was just like, oh, Rhaegar's fine, and then just 2 arrows.
I think it was like 5 arrows.
We'll watch it back. We'll see.
We'll watch it back because I was like,
it hit him and it hit hard. Like they.
Oh, you heard it.
The sound, whatever they did, the sound design was beautiful.
Dude, I had the surround sound. You
felt that boom. It was crazy. Yeah, Rhaegar goes down like a bucket of bricks and
noise,
and it was just over. Euron then once he sees him go down and Drogon flies away, and then he just wipes out Dany's fleet, just like shred. Like those arrows are just.
How did they load them so fast?
That's what it was a little ridiculous how fast those things were loading. But I think I don't even know if it was the speed of. I think it was how many they had. Like I feel like every boat had one, and they were just lighting up. Everybody watches up on shore, except Missandei. Missandei. Did you see the meme? I'll talk about it after. Yeah. Varys, and Tyrion are now talking. With Dany, and they're trying to convince her, take it easy. No, you don't need to fly to King's Landing and burn it down.
Yeah, for real. We need to go right now.
We gotta, we gotta offer Cersei a surrender before you could just go in there and start burning it down. And she's like, all right,
I was kind of surprised.
I want the people of King's Landing to know I gave Cersei every option before the sky falls down on them.
How do they know that she has all those people around her castle to protect her? Like all those innocent people. How do they know that already? Is that the little birds?
Yeah, spies. Varys, he got all his spies all over. But then they cut to the scene Varys and Tyrion sitting by a fireplace, and Varys is basically straight up like, listen, she might have to go. Because we got another option here. And he's
amazing.
Better tempered. He thinks things out before acting, and Dany's trying to get us all killed.
Yeah, she really is.
And so Varys, all but says we need to redirect here.
We can marry them.
Yeah, no. Tyrion is like, yeah, right, dude. No, I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work, bro. So yeah, that's what happens there, and then. Winterfell finds out, and Sansa's like, that's when Jaime's there, and Sansa's like, look, I always wanted to be there the day they execute your sister, but looks like I'm not going to make it. And then that's when it clicks for Jaime, and he, I don't know if it was knowing Cersei's about to die, it like finally dawned on him, and then he just walks out on Brienne.
He's like, I just got laid twice.
She's like, I saw a tweet though, I gotta find this tweet because this tweet was hilarious.
Go!
It was
when girls here it is. It was a beef. It was like where girls mess with F-boys.
This was my girl Brienne outside in a house coat. I hate Dick. That's what Dick does. It has you outside in the cold ass north in a house coat, asking a one-handed dude where he's going. I was like, damn, that's hilarious.
Yeah, they had so many memes.
Oh my gosh, it's so true though. It's like Brienne was like this stoic, unemotional person. She's just like loyal and
I was laughing.
Ass.
I was laughing
at
that part.
Like, damn, Brienne, don't go out like that.
Were you laughing? I know you. I was laughing my ass off. I'm sorry. I was
laughing. It was a little heartbreaking. It was like this like proud, just awesome woman, and
bro,
she gets it one time and it ruins her life.
Yeah, you know what, man? She should know this is happening. Star Wars, her character got effed. And
she's gonna be like, she's gonna just be like, this is why I was a virgin.
Yep.
This is why I never got into it.
Oh, she's gonna be pregnant. I'm telling you.
So what do you think? Do you think Jaime's going to kill Cersei, be on her side?
I think he's gonna go kill her.
I think so too.
I think he wants to take her out by herself.
I think.
Or he's gonna go out with her, because he knows that she's pregnant.
I don't know.
He knows, right? He knows.
It's gonna be interesting though if he does go back to be with her. How quick that gets uncovered with Euron, because if he goes back to be worse, that's gonna come up.
I think that's what's gonna happen. Euron's gonna go kill Jaime, and then she's gonna step in front of him, and she's gonna get stabbed and killed by Euron.
That would be horrible. Nobody wants to see Euron kill Cersei.
Right through the baby.
I'll be so mad.
Because Game of Thrones, they kill babies all the
time. Yeah.
How many kids have got killed in Game of Thrones? A lot, right?
Not that we see. I mean,
Shireen,
Tommen killed himself.
The little boy was stabbed to the freaking thing with the arms around him.
Oh yeah, that kid. Yeah, a lot of off-screen deaths for children. Princess Marcella.
Any babies die?
No. Well, they yes, and when Cersei, when Joffrey killed all of Robert's bastards.
Oh yeah.
They were like ripping babies out, but they never really showed it because that would just be too much.
Yeah.
That's too far. You can burn a little girl alive. Stab a baby.
Yeah.
That's too far.
Daddy. That shit messed me up.
Yeah, that was crazy.
That messed me up.
All right, finished up here. Tyrion. Well, Dany and her army are lined up outside King's Landing. That's when you see all the scorpion arrows on the towers. And you see Drogon in the background, and I was like yelling at the TV. I was like, "Why is Drogon there?
I don't think those arrows can make it. I don't think it would be able to make it.
Maybe, but why test it? You don't know what the arrow's capable of. Just get him out of there. But yeah. So they send Tyrion out to talk to Qyburn. They both have, each queen's demands, and then they're both demanding each other's surrender. So that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Tyrion tries talking to Qyburn, but then he's like, I'm just gonna go talk to Cersei. and then he starts walking up to the wall, and you see all these people start drawing their bows and aiming them at Tyrion. And then you see Cersei's hand go up for a second, and you're like, wait a second, let's not get crazy.
Yo, he was about to get murked.
If Tyrion, oh man, I swear, if Tyrion ever dies, people are gonna.
He's gonna
riot. I think it's possible for sure.
I mean, how do you kill him though? Like,
I don't know, but it's gonna be.
Do you punt him?
There are gonna be a lot of miserable people the day after Tyrion dies.
Oh yeah. Or maybe he'll be the king. Maybe he'll be the king.
No, that's not gonna happen. Then we see Missandei there, and Cersei's like, "Hey, any last words?" Because there was no way Tyrion was gonna talk to Cersei into anything.
No. She was like the baby. Think of
the baby. That's
not
gonna work, bro.
Did you see what's his name give her a look? Like, how does he know?
That's what I was like trying to find. I was like,
you see him? He looked at her.
Yeah, but it was yeah. But I don't think. I don't know. I was looking for a little bit more, but we'll see. I think we'll get that coming up once Jaime gets there. But then she goes, Sunday, if you have any last words, say them now. She's like, Dracarys. Which I think is basically telling
burn everything.
Burn it down.
Yeah.
And then the mountain off for their head.
I think what's his name's gonna go off for the mountain too.
Grey Worm?
Grey Worm.
It's possible.
My man Grey Worm.
Grey Worm. He's
gonna sacrifice all his men again.
This is the meme I was going to talk about before, but this is when it was relevant. He turns around, and when she gets her head chopped off, it goes. So it has that picture of him turning around, just staring at the ground, and then the caption was "Me Sunday," and it was a ice cream sundae. The ground spilled on the floor. It was Me Sunday.
Me Sunday.
I was dying.
Me Sunday.
I was done.
Damn, Grey Worm didn't even get laid. Well, he can't, right? Because he has no penis.
No, he does not. All right.
Oh, that's right. Because what did she... He's like, my mouth don't break. That's what he said. Me Sunday!
That's how the Sunday goes out. Yeah, it was a good episode. I liked it a lot. I think it had everything. It had politics and backstabbing and...
how does he get pleasure? Because then they hook up. Like,
how are we discussing his pleasure?
I don't understand how he does it, but because he has nothing down there.
It's just love.
Wait, no, is it
just so when they were in?
He has his thing still, right? He just doesn't have his.
I don't know. I think they said they cut everything off.
How does Varys pee then? How do they pee? They just come out a little hole.
Medieval surgery. I don't know.
Oh, it's so weird.
Not my expertise.
You should Google that. How does Grey Worm pee?
I'm afraid of the images that.
Are you guys gonna Google it? I mean, hilarious.
I am not Googling.
Google it, Jamie.
No, Jamie.
What? Sorry,
wow.
I thought it was Joe Rogan for a
second.
Whole Rogan. So this episode, really solid episode.
I think it had everything. Rotten Tomatoes had it at like 65%. I was like, Rotten Tomatoes has been killing me on these episodes.
Yeah, really.
Because last week I think